today's video, me and my partner, who I've actually won the last 19 out of 20 matches together with, is playing the semifinals of the $25,000 Futures Tournament in Falun. Standing in our way today is actually newly crowned Grand Slam winner Max Dahlin from Sweden, together with his partner from Swiss, Yannick Steinegger. Earlier on in this tournament, we actually took out both our roommates in the first round, and then in the quarterfinals, we took out two-time Grand Slam winner Edas Butvilas, together with his partner from Lithuania. Our game plan today, as always, is to try to get to that net position, as we're both are really comfortable there, and especially in very fast conditions like this, you get a lot of upper hand if you can manage to get that position. And so we're really gonna try to be aggressive and move forward. Let's see how this one goes. Kicking off this match, we know that both of them are pretty experienced doubles players, so they're going to look to come forward as well. And we both know that they're both kind of chop makers, but we actually have a really good return game here just to kick it off, and we actually end up breaking straight away in this match. For the second game, as we know, they both return pretty big. We're just trying to make a lot of movement, but you see here just clocking that back and up the line. It's not much I can do there, and we actually face with a break one here straight away. But a really good job by Joe there to dig that one up, and we now have a deuce point here. So after missing a first serve, they get a second serve look there, and we really make sure to cross that one and take that return away, because we know if they make that return cross court, they're both going to come into the net, and we're in a tough spot in these fast conditions to try to get away from them when they both manage to place themselves at the net. So obviously playing indoor doubles here, it's so important to make a lot of first serve so you can get into good opportunity there at the net, because we both know that as soon as you get a look at a second serve, you're going to try to hit that one and come forward and yeah, just put a lot of pressure there. And after a huge back and return there, they managed to break us back and level out this match at 2-all. We're both kind of aware that these guys can get pretty streaky and they're really big shot makers, so it's very important for us to not try to focus too much on what they do, just stick to our game plan and try to put pressure on them to feel like they have to constantly come up with their big shots, because we know if they start getting comfortable just like not feeling that pressure, they can easily become extremely dangerous out there. So we actually do a great job here returning, capitalizing on a few missed first serves, and we end up breaking them here one more time. So now it's really important to hold this game, but they're not going to make it easy for us. You see there with a huge return there, but it's very important that we keep trying to make our moves there, to keep putting pressure on them, to have to come up with those, and we managed to hold to 5-3 there. Yeah, just a really good service game by them, and they force us to try to serve it out ourselves. After a couple of very tight games there, we finally managed to serve it out and get that first set 6-4. It's a lot of small marginals like when you're playing in these fast conditions, but I feel like we're doing a good job of just sticking to the game plan and getting in position and trying to force them to feel like they have to come up with some very tough shots to get past us. But yeah, we're only halfway there. Let's see if we can keep this rolling and try to finish off this match. We kick off the second set very well. We actually have 2 break points here in the first game, but they do a great job there of deflecting the first one and then actually get a second serve look here on the second break point. And unfortunately the serve was actually a little long, but they didn't call it and they end up holding that game. And I feel like it's a very crucial game there just to kick it off and to kind of keep that momentum going. And I actually messed up a little bit here on the scoreboard, so it should be 1-0 to the other guys, and we're actually up 40-15 here. Sorry for a little confusion there, but yeah, we finally managed to hold this game to 1-all here in the second set. But it's so important here after that kind of incident, if you want to call it that, in the first game, to maintain our focus and keep trying to focus on the next ball instead of thinking that we actually should have a break here already. So instead of just trying to focus on just doing what we can, and we actually have another break point here. And I feel like we ended up getting a little reward there. We had like no business winning that second deuce point actually, but yeah, we ended up getting that one and we find ourselves up a break here. So let's see if we can just kind of keep focusing this one, but once again they come up with a lot of these big returns, just constantly putting pressure on us. but we do manage to hold that service game. And from here on out, I actually just really started to feel my returns. It's probably like one of the best like returning sessions I've had in a long time, where I just felt like I couldn't miss a return from here on out. And you can just kind of see here, I feel like we just really stepped up the level here on both sides of the net. And demo as well, just really picked up, and it was some very high level points here going forward. But it's so important for us to try to keep maintaining that break, obviously just staying very focused on our service game to hopefully find a way to close out this match. Boom! With another break there, we managed to seal the match 6-4, 6-3. And with that win, we take out another Grand Slam champion to progress to the final and also extend our doubles record together to 20-1. Really solid win there, and now we're into the final. And of course, in the final, we're taking out another Grand Slam champion in the name of Anton Matusevic, who actually won Wimbledon doubles a few years back.